Welcome back to FIA Formula 2. After a few weeks away, F2 returns and we're all set and ready to go racing at a new location here in Brazil. Well, the circuit is well known, but Formula 2 has never gone around it. Until now, it is time for qualifying. 2 points on offer for pole position. And if you are the drivers behind Jaden, that could be critical if you are trying to close the gap in. It's going to be an important weekend here with Jaden not attending the sprint. Opportunities are aplenty this weekend, and I cannot wait to see who is going to be able to take advantage of it. In the commentary box, my name is Owen to be back and welcoming you to FIA Formula 2 that returns, and it's great to have all of your company as we get going here in qualifying with currently 2 drivers in game. I will need to rejoin the game myself so we can see everyone in these settings as well. There we go. We'll rejoin Brazil and then we'll be able to bring you qualifying from this magnificent racetrack and an absolutely extraordinary circuit this is indeed. Few drivers having issues. By the looks of things, Harrison saying that his car is broken. And saying that his car isn't there. That is weird. For us, every single car is there. So we'll see whether anything is needed to be done while we investigate this. Right now, it's Paulo alone on the circuit. No signs of Jaden, as usual. Not always being the best when it comes to attendance. Right, okay, so Harrison's car isn't there. Indeed. Now I know someone came in the game. Did they take it? I think it was Sunderland.
Turn 3's awful.
So it was Sunderland, I believe, who came in the game. So he could have taken the car. I did see him driving somewhere. Interesting stuff in the pit lane then. Paulo enjoying the circuit while everyone else trying to figure out where Harrison's car has been dropped off to. I believe at least it's Sunderland who took it. He's the only one who actually went in the game. So I don't know if it's been brought onto the circuit. So we'll take a look at the beginning of the lap. But I did see Sunderland in a car, so I'm going to have to assume it's that car that he's driven in. But I don't know where he's taken it. That is the only thing. So getting a lap time on the board could be critical in this session, but where has Harrison's car been taken to? Well, I'm guessing Harrison could ask Sunderland where he took the car to, because he was the only person who was in a car. I don't know if it was, I didn't see which car exactly, but I'm going to have to assume at least that it was Harrison's Prima. Unless it was taken backwards.
3's hell.
So, zero clue. Zero clue right now to where his car is. Absolutely zero clue. Oh my god. What on earth have I done to that tow truck? I've just sent it flying. Right, okay, let's take that off the fast lane before anyone comes in there. But Sunderland, I don't know what car he was in, but is he now? Now, once again, I've had to leave and rejoin again. So, Harrison, you're probably going to need to ask Sunderland where we put your car. Because... Let me check back on the stream. We saw momentarily him driving somewhere. Right before we rejoined. This isn't fun. Right, just taking a look back. Well, Sunderland did the exact thing. Sunderland went in a car somewhere and then left. Okay, it's found. Right. So... Okay, lovely. Right, now I can rejoin and we can actually commentate the session for once, rather than people playing around with whatever happened to... Of course, not Harrison's fault at all, with what happened to Harrison's car. But look, now they're all joining, look. The first 10 minutes they all waste, and now everyone starts joining. Anyway, let's actually bring you the session. Let's actually bring you Formula 2 from Brazil. Finally, finally we can actually commentate this. As we see, first of all, Paulo's just enjoying himself out there on the circuit.
Sorry, I'm late.
Don't know if he's enjoying himself through turn number 3. That is another thing. As we've already seen. But, notes here now. Harrison's found his car, driven all the way there. Have you had a change in avatar, Harrison? Because I know that Brian had this issue in Monza due to his avatar. That's the only thing I can say with these F2 cars. Try changing it. Because Brian had an issue with these F2 cars due to it. So, yeah. Who is this person? I think this has been probably the most confusing 10 minutes of Formula 2 so far this season. Where no one knows what's going on. We've got this random person in game trying to fly now. And he's in a car. Don't know who in the world this is. And he's trying to drive it. Right, let me mute notes because we can hear a bit. Right, now he's driving onto the circuit. Absolutely no idea who the hell he is. Yeah. Who's now joined? Right, okay, I might just be seeing things. Alright, now he's blocking the pit lane. And now he's... Oh my god, now he's reset. So now the pit lane is blocked. And now he's gonna go after another car, is he? Now, okay, right. He's getting kicked. He's now driving the tow truck. No one's told me about who this person is. So I'm going to assume he's someone random, messing around, and wasting more time in this session. So he can go. No one communicated anything about a new person joining. And he's not even joined any team prior to this session. So now I've got to clear this car. You know what? I'm absolutely not in the mood. So I'm just going to use the tools and get rid of it. So I'll be honest. I came here to commentate a session and I'm having to do everything. So this car can go. And that person's back in. So I'm just going to ban now. Because I've really had enough. So that person can go. And you'll be unbanned in the next server. Right, finally. Look at the mess as well. Right, I know I created a bit of it there, but now we've got a you and I virtuoso. Right. Finally. Hello. Right. Here we go. This is Formula 2 from Brazil, and we've got qualifying. 17 minutes and 50 seconds to go on the clock. Pal currently P1, Sunderland in second, so we've got an exciting battle. I wish we could tell you about it though. We're still trying to sort out Harrison as well. So the issues aren't fully solved yet. Still trying to figure out what's going on with Harrison.
What's the times
if he
between
can
me and
keep-
Sunder?
If he can keep us, if he can keep communicating with us in general, as still they will make their way through
Yeah.
around this circuit. Currently, looking on the board,
What's
we
the
have Pal currently in.
between me
Oh,
and
note! Taking P1. Note to provisional pole position for the moment. A 1 minute 14.191. He's ahead of Pal, who has a 1 minute 14.725. And then Sunderland with a 1 minute 15.037. It is mighty close here in Sao Paulo for Formula 2. Wish we could get Harrison with us as well. And we're getting unnecessary noise right now. Harrison saying it's still broken. All the issues at once. Maybe try the other primer. See if that works. I can try R6, see if I can try a couple of things. Oh, Jaden's gonna join now. Well, note Pal Sunderland. If just have your fun with the fun right now. Okay, note increases his advantage at the front of the field. A 1 minute 14.108. That's the lap that he's currently set. As we make our way down the straight towards turn number 4. Note currently P1, Pal second, Sunderland is in third. That's the order. So note only marginally improving his time, as he is chasing his first pole position in Formula 2. So is Note going to be able to get there? He's a winner in Formula 2 from earlier this season. But is he going to be able to take pole? Jaden's now jumping in after joining very late. But he is now joining the game. Seems like everyone but Pal and Harrison forgot that the session actually began at this time. Right. Let me try a few things with Harrison. Jaden asking what happened with Harrison's car. Not with his car, it's him. It's his avatar something. Everyone else seems to be fine. Similar to what Bri had. But it seems like even after trying what Bri did, still no solution yet. Anyway, right. Note, invalidating last time around. Pal is going quickest of all in the second sector. Pal quickest of all in the second sector. And now, it is foot to the floor, all the way towards the line. What is he going to be able to do? Oh, he's into the barrier at the end. But he'll still come across the line and push on. Oh, he's increased his time. He's improved his time. A 1 minute 14.587 to get him closer to Note. And without that error, without hitting the barrier, surely it would have been good enough for pole position. This is mighty close. Can Pal get the 2 points of pole? Will it be Note? Will it be Sunderland? Or will it be Jaden who's now joining? Or will it be Harrison if he can get his issue fixed? That's what we're all trying to work out. It's unfortunate for him. I'm guessing they want to replicate what happens in real life in Roblox now. That some people are getting mecha chromed, but they're getting Robloxed instead. of Mechachromed in Formula 2. Interesting. It is weird though. While the car doesn't work. All I'm gonna say is, every driver here has more luck than any other F2 driver on this field. There's about a 20% chance you'll stall off the grid when you leave for the formation lap. You get about 1 or 2 drivers on every grid stalling, at least. So, and sometimes, and we've had a driver stripped off 3 victories in Formula 2 this season. So you won't be as unlucky as that. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, right, notes increases advantage of the fun. Let's actually focus on this session. And due to drivers joining late, like Jaden, I'm gonna need to leave again and rejoin. This is not fun at all. Well, let's do that again, and I beg this time, other than Harrison trying to sort his issue, that no one leaves again and rejoins like that. Well, Jaden joined first of all, and he's gone fastest of all. Jaden to P1. Note in second, Pal in third, Sunderland in fourth. And all I'm going to say is this session hasn't really been enjoyable because I've had to do literally everything but commentate. And poor Harrison still is not out there on the circuit. So you can see what's going on. I think Harrison's frustrated, I'm frustrated already. Because the first 10 minutes I wasn't able to commentate. Now I'm having to rejoin and rejoin again. Just so I can get Jaden. Because he decided to join late. And we're missing every single lap time on the board as well. Sunderland goes up to second place. Jaden is about to come across the line. What is he going to be able to do? And he's going to improve his time. So, Sunderland ahead of Note. By the finest of margins. So it's Jaden, Sunderland, Note, and Pal who found himself in P1, now finds himself in P4. The thing is, though, the margins are close on this qualifying session. So as it stands, if anyone takes the lead in the race tomorrow or in the future race, it will be hard to pass. It won't be easy. It won't be easy like we've seen. And remember, Harrison's going to be in this as well. Harrison's going to filter somewhere. Oh, Harrison can drive. Here we go. He can drive on the circuit. Look what he's had to do with his avatar as well to get there. Oh, he can finally drive onto the circuit. Here we go. I don't even care that he's in the wrong Primo. His teammate isn't even here, so it doesn't even matter. If he's able to drive, he's not right. He's finally not being mechachromed. So it's fine. He's gonna rejoin the road. He'll rejoin next to Pal, who is pushing on. Okay, finally, we've got 10 minutes remaining in this session. And please, I beg, can I just commentate this without any interruptions now? Harrison's out there on the circuit. Everyone else is pushing. And watch this be the most boring 10 minutes as well. Jaden's now come in. It was exciting all the way till Jaden came in. And now Jaden's here and it's going to be boring. A boring 10 minutes probably. And we've had to wait for it. I believe for tomorrow I might edit one of the corner cuts. I believe at Ferradura. That seems a bit iffy. When I was driving around one of my laps, I did notice that. Oh, I've missed another thing. You see, everything's going wrong today. That's why Roblox commentary is actually so annoying. You have to keep pressing Q to see the leaderboard. There's not like a leaderboard that is permanently on your screen on the side. So you have to look at Q, and you don't want to have it blocking the cars all the time. I think for next season, I'm going to try and install a new system. I think I really need a new system. That's if I'm even commentating next season. Jaden with the fastest last sector in the third sector. Harrison over the curb, and round goes Sunderland in the background to bring the yellow flags in the first sector. The Trident's gone past. They're okay. Harrison's okay. Jaden will need to back out of that one. And you can see he is going to do that unless he wants the penalty. Of course, he can now push if he wants to, but no point finishing that lap. If he improved on that lap, then that would really have been a penalty. But anyway, has someone left? Notes left. Now, I swear to God, if he's left his car like he did in Spain on the circuit, then all I'm going to say is he'll be having another penalty. So, right, let's watch Harrison coming over the line, and he sets on the board a lap that takes him to P4. Tomorrow, I'm excited for tomorrow's race. Let's not even worry about the feature. Tomorrow's race, as it stands, you'd have Paulo on pole, Harrison second, Sunderland third, Note fourth, all with a 1 minute 13 or with a 1 minute 14. Just look at how close this race will be tomorrow. And even if Pal right now may be the slowest of them all, he's not had the easiest of laps, and I can see Pal defending tomorrow's race. Of course, it's a short race. Whoever starts on that pole, track position could be critical for tomorrow's race if you can hold it through lap 1. So tomorrow's race is gonna be unmissable. And I think even if we're getting a bit of a boring ending to this session and not an enjoyable, it's not been an enjoyable session for me. Not been an enjoyable session for Harrison, unless he puts it on pole right at the end. But the great thing we know for tomorrow is that this race will be close. Even if a driver is the slowest, it's going to be a close race tomorrow. That's all that matters. So yeah, we might be right now in a bit of a qualifying session that hasn't been good. Tomorrow's race will definitely be good. And for tomorrow's race, the drivers will be attending on time or they miss it. Simple as that. Because the clock starts, of course, at 5. But the 5 lights go out when the scheduled race start is for tomorrow, which I'll get the times confirmed. I think the student account has decided it with Pal, so we'll let you know when to join us tomorrow. So yeah, all the drivers will be on time tomorrow, so we shouldn't have any problems. Because if they're not on time, then they don't really get to get the race start. They don't really get to race. Simple as that. So drivers will be coming on time. Of course, Jaden won't be there because he's at Silverstone tomorrow. So we hope he enjoys his day. And then he'll be back for the feature race as well. We hope. Oh, well, I don't know if the drivers hope. Unsure if the drivers hope, but we'll see. 5 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock to go. Pal about to come over the line as well. The driver currently in 5th, trying to improve that to 4th. Can he do it? Over the line, he improves to the front row. Superb lap from Pal. He has improved to the front row, currently in 2nd now, with a 1 minute 13.1, and it means that Sunderland and Harrison need to respond after that. And Pal finds the lap time. Absolutely incredible stuff. Now, can he take the step forward? Can he do something wild at the end and get pole? Can he get the 2 points for pole? How wild and brave can he be at the end of this session? 4 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock to go. He has improved to 2nd with a superb lap. And I'll be honest, when I first heard about there was so much talk last week. We had, of course, the race taking place last week in Formula 1, but we had more hype going into about this one. More drivers as Jaden's increased his advantage, 1 minute 12.3. We had more talk about this race, though, than last week's race for Formula 1, Canada. So, it has to mean something. And Powell's improving in the 2nd sector. I'll finish that sentence in a second. Because Powell's improving in the 2nd sector. What can he do? Over the line. Oh, invalidated in the last sector. So he won't be able to do anything. As Harrison set a 1 minute 14.058. Still last. But an improvement on time. He's building up. He is trying to get ahead of Sunderland. And note, this session's going to be interesting at the end. But yeah, what I was trying to say is... I've forgotten what I was trying to say. But yeah. There was a lot of hype. I just remembered it. There was a lot of hype as Pal's invalidated in the 1st sector. Lots of hype about Pal going into this one. About how he's so good at this circuit and stuff. I was questioning it so far in this session. But that lap proves it, that he's got pace around this circuit. And if you can take the step forward to Paulo, the man who's mostly dominated F2, he's not completely dominated it. He's had contenders, but he's been the man who's always been at the front. So yeah, to be able, if he can beat him, then that is just absolutely incredible. Jaden's already a champion in Formula 2. He's got the most experience. Of course, Paulo's also got pretty much some good experience as well, but he missed the last 2 races. Over the line comes Harrison. He improves to 3rd. Harrison improves to 3rd. Jaden saying on the radio, "I'm pushing. I need those 2 points." Jaden knows how critical it is, but Harrison finds the lap time for 3rd, and can he now improve that to try take 2nd place? An interesting end to the session coming. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go on the clock. And it's all in the balance to see who is going to be taking the 2 points for pole position around Sao Paulo in Brazil. And what an amazing qualifying session we have been treated to so far. Yes, it had quite a bit of lows at the start. Now, though, it is delivering. Now we can commentate. Now no drivers are having issues. And now this is entertaining. Sunderland to the front row. Sunderland to the front row. And he's quickest of all in the first sector. He is quickest of all in the first sector as well. Sunderland pushing on. Harrison improving in the first sector. Bit of a twitch for Sunderland. Jaden saying on the radio that he needs to push. He absolutely needs to push because his lap is a 1 minute 12.3. Sunderland's lap is a 1 minute 12.6. A little improvement could mean that he could take P1 away. And we've got a battle here in Formula 2 qualifying. A 34.5 to the second sector for Sunderland, who brings it up to the gears. And now is going for the line. 1 minute and 30 seconds to go on the clock. Can Sunderland provide an extraordinary last sector? Harrison improved his time. He's in 4th though. What can Sunderland do? Sunderland's done it! Sunderland on pole! As it stands, he's taken it away from Jaden, who will need to find a response. 1 minute and 10 seconds to go on the clock, and it's Sunderland on pole. For now at least though, Jaden will try absolutely everything. A wild session in Formula 2, and it's going to be Sunderland currently in P1. Jaden trying to take it away. And well, we've not had this in Formula 2 qualifying where I felt like it could belong to anyone. While Monza was close between Brian and Jaden, this session has seen constant improvement. This session, it could be anyone. It still could be anyone. Sunderland's invalidated in the first sector. Jaden's sliding around a bit. Oh, Jaden's lost the car. How's he know that's his racing line, it seems like, possibly? We'll see. 30 seconds to go on the clock. Can Jaden make it to the line in time to set another lap? That's the question. Sunderland out of the way. He's already got pole. The last thing he wants is a grid penalty, so he's perfectly out of the way. 16 seconds. 15 seconds. Can Jaden make it to the line in time to start another lap and try and take pole position for the feature race on Sunday? He's not attending the sprint tomorrow, so he wants the 2 points for pole. 2, 1. Has he made it? No. I don't think he's made it. Jaden's not made it over the line. And it's going to mean that unless anyone else can find a lap time. Is anyone else pushing? Yes, Paulo's pushing. He's been able to make it. Paulo's pushing on. Harrison's invalidated in the first. Jaden's still pushing on. Okay, so, well, I guess fair enough. If the lap doesn't count, it won't count. He might have made it. Who knows? It was very close. So if he wants to set the lap, he can set it. But whether it counts or not, that's another story. I wasn't able to see. I'm just estimating. But he's trying to push anyway. He's trying to do it. Now, that's the thing. I don't know whether it will count or not. But for now, we have the stream evidence. We have the footage. So it'll be reviewed afterwards, and then we'll decide who's on pole. But Jaden trying to push right now. Trying to take it away on the circuit. We don't know whether this will count or not. From where I first saw it, which was very quick, it didn't. He didn't make it. He believes he did. He's going for the line now. It will definitely go to the steward's room. It will be an estimation to see, but he can't do it on the road anyway. He can't do it on the road anyway, so it will not matter. And Sunderland, with an extraordinary performance, who is going to be on pole for the feature race on Sunday. Superb stuff in this qualifying session. A late lap. Jaden saying that he needed a response. And Sunderland put in the lap. Jaden couldn't find the response, and it means that the Arden Motorsport team are going to find themselves on pole position. A superb qualifying session, though. It is Sunderland, Jaden, Powell got to third as well. Powell was able to get to third, then Harrison in fourth. Note in fifth. He's rejoining now, but it's a bit too late. Now, the thing is tomorrow's race. Tomorrow, even Sunday's race. What am I waffling? Even Sunday, every race, but both races this weekend. Who's gonna take it? Who? It's impossible to call on this weekend of Formula 2. Brazil has really brought them all close. Jaden saying 30 corner cuts for Sunderland is crazy. Of course, Jaden's gonna find anything he can complain about. But, I mean, Jaden's won a lot in F2 this season. Well, he's dominated a lot. He's had the pace advantage in Formula 2, so I don't think he'll mind. I know he really wanted the 2 points, but he wouldn't mind. Jaden saying, not complaining that his lap shouldn't count, but 29 laps, 29 corner cuts is crazy within 17 laps. Well, the corner cuts are basically put around everywhere. And sometimes if you invalidate a lap, you might want to cut some corners. You might just want to cut some corners to make it. Jaden said Kit Kat 2.0. Jaden's finding someone now new to have a go at. Interesting. Well, Jaden's complaining now at someone new. So yeah, the order for this one: Sunderland on pole, Jaden alongside, Pal in third, Harrison in fourth, Note in fifth. Note will start on pole tomorrow. Harrison will start second. Pal will start third, and honestly, it's great to see Pal fighting back at the front. It's great to see Pal fighting back at the front. We've had a lot of circuits where it's not been his style. We've had a lot of him being on a laggy laptop. We've had just all sorts. We haven't seen him in Spain. We haven't seen him in Australia. We saw him in Monza, but it was lag crashes that affected him that day. So it's finally great to actually see him with another chance. Him with another chance at this. Yes, he's got third. He's got Jaden not attending tomorrow. So he's got every chance to win the race tomorrow. He beat Harrison. He beat Note. Yeah, Note maybe didn't fully set the lap time, but Powell's got some good practice. But yeah, Powell, I think he's got a huge chance to win tomorrow. But yeah, let's listen in to see what the drivers are all debriefing after the race. It's getting run over.
I'm more a race person. So.
Yeah, so are we going to see something better tomorrow then? Yeah.
Yeah. What you call it? Every corner I was slipping around, and then I pitted one lap, came back, bang.
Perfect.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
So do you think you can beat Harrison and Note down to Town 1 tomorrow?
I mean, I'm ahead of them, so yeah. Oh, well, no, I'm not. I'm behind them.
Yeah, sprint.
Yeah.
Okay, lovely. Harrison, any response to that? I know you've had to change your avatar and do all sorts. Trying your absolute best today.
He's not getting me into turn 1.
Okay, interesting. Well, can we complete it with our pole sitter for the sprint tomorrow, Note? Let me unmute him. Let's get some words then from our top 3 then for the sprint tomorrow. Note,
Bonjour.
hello.
Hi.
Top 3? What? Oh, for the sprint. Oh, yeah.
Yes. So,
Syllable.
Note, staying ahead of Pal and Harrison down to Town 1 tomorrow from pole?
I would hope so.
You'd hope so. Okay. Well, lovely stuff. Do you think you have the pace to beat them over a whole race distance? No. Okay. Well, either Pal or Harrison's going to be winning then. Interesting. Or
No.
someone else will win.
I believe Powell will have the pace, but Jane will become an underdog after Powell crashes out.
Right.
Oi!
It's a general opinion.
Oh, here we go.
Crash.
Here we
Wait,
go.
who's driving the BWT?
Sunderland.
It's my favourite team.
It's not. That's
Yes,
not
it
Racing
is.
Point. Right, if
It
it's
was.
your favourite team,
It was my
fuck off back over
Racing
there.
Point was my was my OG team.
If it's your
it
favourite
was
team,
my-
fuck off back over there then.
No, I want to race with you. You're my favourite person.
Alright then.
Interesting.
Right, let's get an interview. I'll win because I'm the best, and
OG. Goat.
Yeah, because I'm better in races. Like you saw in Monza, I had a really rubbish
Yeah.
qualifying. I
And-
went in.
And you
to the
did well in
race thinking,
qualifying, to be fair.
I always rubbish in quali.
Yeah, and you still did well. So that shows that you might even be even quicker in the race. Right, that'll be interesting to see then. As Note and Pal continue playing around. These two, of course, staying with Trident next season. So they
Source
have
play, obviously.
lots of success in coming. Well, who will get success tomorrow in the sprint race? You will need to join us to find out.
Me!
Okay, there we go. We're already getting an answer. Who's going to be getting success in the sprint race? But from those timing pages, this could be the most wide open Formula 2 race yet. So you have to join us. And Jaden's not there. Even if he was there, it'd still be wide open. He'll be there for the feature race on Sunday. We hope that he has a good experience at Silverstone. But we will see you for our probably the best race maybe so far of the season tomorrow morning when Formula 2 returns.